शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविना दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे रूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च पतिं स्वच्छामि मे यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभेत् यस्य कृष्णे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति तनिर्गृहे विनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम्
Third prize goes to J. Next, second place goes to M. Priyanka of third year. We have one more. Goes to V. Ashila and T. V. Ashila. Next, the third prize is guarded by G. Girish and T. G. Girish, Pawan Kumar, and Chandana.
Dear teaching and non-teaching staff and my dear students, a very happy World Food Day to all. I request NSS officer Dr. Jayama Madam to add the name.
DCM Chandrasekhar sir, we gathered here to celebrate. So the World Food Day, so it was initiated when, so 8 years back, okay. So reason for that is, so that is inception of FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization. Okay, since then we are celebrating the World Food Day. So mainly intention of this program is to provide nutritious food to all. Okay. So main intention is to create the awareness and to provide the nutritious food to everyone in the world. Okay. So this year, what is the theme? Hand in hand for better food, better future. Hand in hand. So join your hands together. So together we have to work for better food and also better future. So that is food systems. We need to work out all together. So okay, so this year with this theme, so they have suggested, they have brought, they suggested 4 better future. So in this better, they have suggested 4 betters. So first one is, so better production. So we know that, okay, so the advanced technologies we need to adapt, and finally we have to reduce the loss. So we have to improve the quality and reduce the loss. So we as the food technologists, you need to work on developing efficient technologies and also to reduce the losses. Okay. So second better is better nutrition. Okay, better production and better nutrition. Still, the many people are suffering with malnutrition. So, through the public distribution system, the government, through the government schemes, so food material is distributed, but so still the many people are suffering with the malnutrition. So many health issues. Okay, sometimes so there is obesity, other health related health problems also. Okay. So balanced diet, supply of balanced diet important. Okay. So fortification has to be done. So many students have many food products displayed. So value addition. Okay. So malted flours. So what is this malted flour? What it is doing? So many millets are malted. So malting that improves the availability of nutrients. So otherwise, so there are some inhibitory substances present in the millets, so they are not allowed to utilize our intestine. Okay, so all the nutrients will be present, but it will not be utilized by our body. Okay, so many food products you have made, so that is very nice to see. So this is all value addition. So many green energy technologies. So much of waste we are throwing now. Okay, at every industry, so there will be so much of waste. So we need to find out so how to utilize this waste. So recently, Andhra Pradesh government also, they have started smart kitchens. In the smart kitchens, so much of food waste is generated. So from this waste, so they are making the biogas. Okay, we should not leave the waste. So waste also is having commercial value. Okay, ultimately, so we need to protect our environment. So thermal technologies are most common in the food industry. Everywhere we need the steam. We have to burn many conventional fuels, creating so much of pollution. So there are many non-thermal technologies. So microwave technologies, radio frequency technologies, pulse electric field technologies, okay, cold plasma technologies, many technologies we have now. So these technologies we can use in the food industry. Then at least we can save our environment. So final better is for better future. So better production, better nutrition, so better environment and better future. So whatever the technology that we are going to develop today, that should be sustainable. Okay? So everyone should get the proper food, nutrient food today and tomorrow. Okay? So technologies what we are developing, so that may not be based on the today's requirement. Okay? So we have to develop the technologies for our future. Okay? So hope keep all these 4 betters in mind and work for the better society. Okay? So you are the people who are going to serve the people. Okay? So food is not just for energy, okay, or it is for survival. So food is for dignity. So there is a difference between the person who is taking the food at roadside and person who is taking the food at 3-star hotel or 5-star hotel. So the dignity is different. The respect that people gives to the person who is taking in the 5-star hotel. Okay? So food is dignity and food is also health. Food is for health. So if we take the nutritious food, then obviously the health will be good. Okay, many of health problems can be eliminated by taking the proper food. Okay, so you are the future. So world is relying on you. So your technologies, your innovations definitely help the community. So your contribution is so much required for the society. So keep in mind, okay, definitely I hope you will reach your goals. Okay. So not only improving yourself, so it is better service to the nation. So providing better food is better service to the nation. So with this, I thank all of you for
1 hour, so I'm not going to take much of your time now. I know definitely you have lots of programs waiting for you. Firstly, I would like to congratulate the students who have arranged a good session. I know, as I understood from Kirti madam, you had actually very less time to organize all things because you have some academic schedules coming up. But you want to celebrate by today, the food day. You have to celebrate. That's how you planned all these things. So you didn't want to miss a very important day in your life. You take because being food technologist, you take a pride of being food technologist, right? So in future, you're going to be technologists who actually serve food to the entire world in different forms. So you are taking the pride of job what you are learning now. I appreciate all the students, but one complaint from me, I see only girls there. I could have felt happy for some of the boys also. I don't know, maybe it could be part of your scheduling. I hope to see more boys also to come. So, I'm sorry, I don't want to bring any gender discrimination here. Composition that you have, as girls are dominated in numbers, definitely I understand. I appreciate 1 or 2 boys also can join next time. But having said that, I realize that whether it is, I don't want to bring any gender diversity, you are going to say. Then the confidence levels will come. So it's all to do with the confidence level, that's the only tip I would take. But otherwise, technically you are strong enough, you are good in doing everything in a presentable manner. Apart from that, when we come about food day, World Food Day, coincidentally, industries know they celebrate Global Hand Washing Day on October 15. That was yesterday. I have seen my status. So we celebrate Global Hand Wash Day to become part of World WHO, World Health Organization, all. Same way, World Food Day, it is majorly focused towards supply of safe food in this manner and in a sustainable manner to all the world. So you are part of that culture. You are doing a great job by conducting such kind of programs. Whatever you learn, very sure that you are going to. Actually, I worked as a lecturer. I worked as a lecturer for almost 6 years in my life. So I feel like home whenever I interact with students. I feel like I'm in a home. Though for better financials, I have moved to industry and I'm earning better money. I still miss those days. So fortunately, I may have some good time with you in the next 1 hour that is planned after lunch. I would like to talk about some principles of safe food with you, which is very much linked to your World Food Day as well. Because, as you know, why is this concept of making themes like you have, as you know, there are 4 better authors are told. That is better. You have 4 betters for the World Food Safety Day, World Food Day. What are they? Better? Better production, better nutrition, better environment, and better life. Correct? So I would put it in other ways. Better production, better nutrition, better environment, and better life. I would connect them to my own industry where we actually work. We are working with food since we are also working with food. See, in the ancient days, we used to have a lot of food. All over the world we have food, but not in a readily usable form. There used to be a lot of agricultural lands, wildlife. So this food was available only in terms of quantity, but not in terms of quality. I'm talking about the ancient man. We had a lot of quantity of food. As we grew up, as we started developing as a human being, we wanted to make that quantity into a better quality as well. We want to cook the food, make it better tasty, make it enjoyable, make it presentable to our guests. So therein quality came into picture. Once quality came into picture, once we started enjoying food, we started having more troubles. Because as we enjoy more food, more things are going inside. You have diversified food going inside, and system may not cope up sometimes. So therein the concept of food safety came. Along with better production, better quality, now you have food safety. So quantity, quality, food safety. The food safety part is to make safe food. while you eat it in a good quantity, while you eat it with better quality, you also have to balance food safety, that it should not cause any harm for you after consumption and you can thoroughly enjoy it many more times. So that's where all the food safety principles came, and now the world has advanced to the level of sustainability. What is sustainability here? Sustainability is these three qualities, quantity, quality and food safety should be conveyed to the multiple generations in the future without any compromise. So you must find out some practices that can offer a sustainable food throughout many generations. I remember in my childhood, I'm sorry if I'm taking some time more, because once I start talking about food, I respect food, like all of you do. I just recall one part of my childhood when I was actually having my food. I was not so good at having food at my childhood. Now of course I'm a foodie. So whenever food used to be served on my plate, like any other child does, I used to spill over the food. At least 2 to 3% of food, if not 95 to 97% goes into my belly. Some 2 to 3% might have been gone out of the plate, and I was spilling. Then one day my father told, you are fortunate that you are having food in plate. There are many lives that are waiting for the food spilled over outside of your plate. So respect the food. That's how I started having a good interest in showing my all kind of. I mean, I eat vegetarian food of course, but I have lots of differences in the taste that I feel. So this food, whatever you consume, you respect it. Very well said by sir. 25% of the food that is being produced is getting wasted. It's true. There are multiple stages of food wastage happening, right from production stage at the agriculture end. Then you have testing. For testing, even for testing, you don't know, some of you, the samples that are submitted for testing to the laboratories, they cannot be consumed. You will be surprised. Some food industries or some food organizations, they will spend at least 1% of the production for sampling alone. And that sampling, once it is done, you cannot bring back. Unfortunately, unlike other items in the world, food cannot be recycled in a direct form. Do you agree or not? You can recycle plastic, you can recycle glass, you can recycle a lot of things. But food cannot be recycled in a direct form. It has to undergo multiple forms of transformation. Again, as you take it as, you cannot take it as a natural food. So start developing certain kind of insight in your brain while you learn a subject. Like how to reduce food wastage. What is the best form that you can convert the wasted food? Like we give generally, there are two types of food most commonly, the human food and animal food we say. So, but while giving it as an animal food also, we must balance the food safety there. You cannot simply give the food whatever you don't like to animals. They are also as good as us, right? So we have to find out certain ways in our daily learning, or as we develop in the projects or whatsoever. I am very happy that I have seen some of your models also, that you are selling some products to your other organizations. I appreciate that, I respect it. You are doing a very great job. So take the pride of the things that you are doing and start developing new methods that can reduce food wastage while offering a quality, food safety and sustainability. This is what the world looks at now. So happy World Food Day for all of you. Thank you.
Vimta Labs Hyderabad. It is basically a research and testing organization. Later moved on to Heritage Foods as a deputy manager and presently working with Trinity Group of products, that is Dairy Plant at Produtur as a manager in quality assurance. Sir.
Industries. I am asking one question to all of you. What is the safest job in your normal? What is the safest job according to your perception? What is the safest job? Safest job. Government job. Government job. Why? Because without working salary. So without working, all are coming in. And without working, without effort, we are getting the increments also. But the food industry, after that, software job is the most predominant in nowadays. After software jobs, after 1 year, you know about the technology. What is the meaning of AI? Artificial intelligence. So because of this artificial intelligence, most of the software engineers left the company because of the reduce the manpower and salary. But the food industry is the continuous process, and last 5 years onwards, food industry is the growing industry. Anywhere you go, you get the job in any company. In AP, earlier we don't have any food industries, but nowadays we have the food industries much more in AP, Telangana and Bangalore also. So we work hard, we will get the job. And so I told that study is the different and practical is the difference. Studying is for only mark purpose. Practical purpose is the industry purpose. So we more focus on practical and as well as theory. So both of us simultaneously helpful to you because for growth. If you already, I already at that outside, so maximum persons hands are shivering because of shy. So when we will when you are in practical, we don't get shy. Easily handle, easily involve anything, everything. So my sincere request is that more focus on the practical, and from last 6 students, from this time, from now onwards, we search the jobs because of food industry.
We have to celebrate World Food Day on 16th of October because the Food and Agriculture Organization, it was started during the year 1945 on October 16th. Okay, so that's why we are celebrating this World Food Day on October 16th. As all the speakers till now they said, the food is very important for human beings. The theme of this year is hand in hand for better food and better future. Okay, so we all join our hands to produce the better food. Who is the primary producer of the food? Farmer. Okay, so farmer he throughout the 24 hours he is spent in his field to produce food for us. Okay, because of him only we are thriving in the universe. Okay, so farmer is going to produce his food, and whatever the food he is producing, okay, as Madhav sir said, 25% is getting wasted due to lack of processing, storage, and it is not properly reaching the consumer. Okay, this 25% is in general. Okay, if you take some of the perishable food products like dairy products, then fruits and vegetables, then food from poultry, fishery. So these are very much perishable. Okay, so they have to be properly processed, stored, then it has to be distributed to the consumer. Then only we can reduce the wastage of food. So in agriculture universities, so agriculture colleges, they mainly focus on technologies to develop for the production of food. However, in food science and technology, okay, it is your main responsibility to process the food that is produced by the farmers to reduce the wastage. It is not only reduce the wastage, we have to enhance its quality with respect to its healthiness and its nutritive value. Some of the foods which are having only few nutrients, like if you take the cereals, they are rich in carbohydrates. Okay, so that cereal, whatever the product you are going to produce, okay, along with the carbohydrates, we can supplement the proteins. Okay, so you food science and technology students, so you focus more on processing. So through processing, you can enhance its shelf life. Okay, first and foremost thing is to enhance the shelf life. Then, along with the processing, enhancing the shelf life, you can also enhance its quality with respect to improving its nutrient content. So in market, we are getting many ready.
Top producer of mangoes, number 1. Banana, we are leading producers. 3. Milk, India is leading producer, that is 1 when compared to the world production. But still, unfortunately, only 2% of fruit and vegetables is being processed. Production in many fruits, India is leading, but only 2% out of all the 2%, 100% production, only 2% is actually going into a ready-to-eat foods or processed in terms of fruit and vegetables. Now, we as food technologists, we should play a major role from a technical side. So, to enhance and develop different types of food products. Why? Because in quantity side, India is topping. But whereas in terms of its utility, in terms of quantity, in terms of new products development, in terms of processing technology, value addition, and also in terms of increasing the shelf life, we as food technologists should come up with the different ideas, and we should start from right from your studies. Okay, and also India is looking forward to have a sustainability. Another one important term which is coming up in the recent era, not only in the food development but also in a different sectors, is about sustainability. Like whatever comes, like it should again go back, like recycling. Okay, so to reduce the carbon footprints and increase the sustainable practices, right from production, processing, and also in all areas, sustainability should be there. So I look forward that especially in Andhra Pradesh, CM sir has rightly pointed, 10 years back it was one family, 190 employed. Now it is one family, one enterprise. So don't everybody go for a search of a job. You have potential ideas and potential minds. There are out there so many central government and state government schemes which are coming forward to assist you if you become entrepreneurs. So my wish is at least the people who are sitting in this auditorium, I wish at least 1 or 2 become a successful entrepreneurs in a food sector, and you will be sitting over here. So we as teachers, we feel very pride if one of you are sitting here and going to say coming here. Thank you, sir. And sir, we have organized a different
dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Today, on behalf of associate dean, staff, students, and entire family of College of Food Science and Technology, Villayagala, it's my pleasure to propose vote of thanks. First and foremost, I would like to thank our university for their constant encouragement